two fan bases have been going at it early from the tailgate to the end zones, and you got to think this will be a little contentious. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see, a squad from the American, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense going to get the chance to start this game off. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Takes it the other way. After making the pick, he took it the other way, and he's dragged down at the 19. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. And the good news for the offense, there's nowhere to go from here but forward. No gain on the first play. Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. He's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Off the play fake on first down. With the catch, it's Taylor. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Trying play action. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
Looking to throw again. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. And the Bulldogs will go for it on fourth down. Defense might bring the house here. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Unloads to the wideout. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on first down. Snags it over the middle. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. He'll pull it on the read. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Dumps it to the back. And the pass is incomplete on fourth down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. There's a difference between being physical and pass interference, and that was way over the line. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. The give to the tailback. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Ivy. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Going to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
Quarterback sneaks ahead. Scores on the sneak.
It's just so nice to have a single guard who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Final play of the quarter coming. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He wants to take the top off. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the second quarter. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wideout. Caught behind the line. It's Humphreys. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Going to try to pop one on the screen. At the 45 on its way. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, complete. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Dogs are moving quickly down the field. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That's caught. It's Taylor. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Splits the uprights right down the middle. This is now a 7-point game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The away team is hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon.
Turning it on! Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. Still on his feet at the 45. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Now on 2nd and short after the first down completion. He leaves it with his back. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're in for a touchdown.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground and cover to pick up the first. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Humphries. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Dogs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Got got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Wants to throw again. It's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Grabbed over the middle, it's Taylor. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on first down. Got room to work. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Backed up now, here's second and long. Tight end now in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Humphries. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
And it's incomplete on third down.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And now on second down for this offense. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Finds some fresh air. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Gets it out quickly. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Ivy. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he missed it. No good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll open the second half on the ground. Got the first down and more. He's running free down the middle. Running inside the 20. All the way in for the touchdown. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They've settled for field goals on each of their last 2 drives, and if they want to win this thing, they better find a way to get it into the end zone. Breaks into the open. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Got a man. It's Humphries.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The give to the back. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You've got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Georgia going back to work with another 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on 1st down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. A strike downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's brought down at the 6th, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. This offense simply has to pay this off on 3rd and goal. They desperately need a touchdown. They'll run the screen. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia!
Big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the 1st game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. The give on the inside. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen. But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short game. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. We're going to make it that easy for us.
Snap it to the back. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. On the ground, it's Poe. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. That is no good. After the miss, the lead still at 11. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Complete to the left. It's a seam wide open. Once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. They've got him penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Got his man quickly. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Running back searching for a hole. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside gift. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
the gun, the inside give. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield?
Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on third down. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do... There he goes! And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Bulldogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. Picks up the first down. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's Stockton. Looking to the big tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Bunch formation for these receivers. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it inside the 30. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
And that right there might be the play that they look back on if they end up winning this game as the key play in the game. In a 2-minute situation trailing, you're just trying to get a completion to get the momentum going, but they come up with a huge explosive play, and that might be the one that wins the game.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth-quarter lead. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Tight end finds a soft spot. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. If they can pay off this third and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. Looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third.
Touchdown, Dogs! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. He's Trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one.